It's the 4th of November 2014. A very good afternoon to all our viewers. You're joining me live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo on Lunchtime News. Let's first take a look at what's making headlines this afternoon. Over 10,000 affected by extreme weather. Heavy showers batter Puttlam. 2 suspects who cut off the foot of a librarian in Balangoda arrested. Let's now take a look at the stories in detail. First up with some weather news. The Department of Meteorology say that as the atmospheric disturbance is moving away from the island and that there would be a gradual decrease in thunder showers. However, showers could occur at several parts of the island. Meanwhile, the Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipilla, said that due to the heavy rains in the Puttlam district, several areas have been inundated.
Along with the heavy rains reported over the island, the Kurinagala, Dummalasuriya and Peterwath areas have been inundated. According to our correspondent, around 50 families in 35 houses have been displaced. Our correspondent added that the displaced are currently sheltered at the Khati Maha Church. Along with the water levels of the Anuradhapura, Rajanganaya and Angamo reservoirs rising, spill gates of the reservoirs have been opened. Our correspondent noted that the water levels stand at 21 feet. Along with the inclement weather condition, a tree had fallen in Bandarabatta along the Chilo-Colombo main road, disrupting vehicular movement. According to our correspondent, the road was blocked for almost 30 minutes. Vehicular movement has now normalized in the area.
To all the people, the companies, institutions and organizations, the security forces and the police who were instrumental in the success of the Sirasa Shakti Sahanayatra. Our media network extends our heartfelt gratitude.
In one of our headline-making stories this afternoon, the police have arrested 2 suspects in connection to the incident where a part of the leg of a librarian was chopped off in Balangoda. The police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Ronas said that the police have also found the weapon used in the incident. The victim, whose leg was chopped off, is currently receiving treatment at the intensive care unit at the Balangoda hospital.
A 53-year-old woman has been brutally assaulted with a sharp weapon by her own brother and brother's son last evening at 5:20 in Balangoda police area. The perpetrators have cut the lower part of the leg and it had been removed, and the part had been carried by the perpetrators and it was thrown into a jungle. Thereafter, police initiated investigation. 2 suspects were arrested this morning at 5:30 in Balangoda area, and the weapon, a machete that had been used for the crime, also recovered by the police. The suspect would be produced before the magistrate today, and this case is considered as an attempted murder case. The victim has been identified as the librarian of Balangoda Municipal Council.
Well, the UN investigating team investigating into the final stages of the war has concluded taking written statements from witnesses. For more information in this regard, we contacted Dr. Pratibha Mahanamahewa, the Commissioner of the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission.
Personal information gathered will be very important for the investigation. However, certain organizations that are directly involved with the diaspora have also supported this. Therefore, a question arises whether these statements are biased or not. However, they will conclude the final report by January and they will forward the final report to the Human Rights Council in February. A tense situation rises once this report is presented. Many countries can express their opinion on this. However, what the UNHRC can do is forward this to the Security Council.
මේ වාර්තාව ඉදිරිපත් කරාට පස්සේ තමයි මූලික වශයෙන්ම තවත් උණුසුම්කාරී තත්ත්වයක් මතුවේ.
A workshop was held in Colombo yesterday to create awareness to trade union leaders and activists on the 2015 budget. Concerns were raised on the allocation of funds to the health sector.
It is clear that this is an election budget. They say that they have allocated monies to various factions for the year 2015. But this allocation is not only for the year 2015, but it also includes the allocation to 2016. However, some ministries have not been allocated with the necessary funds. They are planning to establish a special kidney treatment unit in Hambantota and Anuradhapura. A cost of 750 million rupees has been allocated for this purpose. However, that sum is divided as 500 million for 2015 and the remaining 250 million is for 2016. Another 700 million rupees has been allocated to prevent the risk of cancer among women. That again is divided as 300 million for 2015 and 400 million for 2016. 1,500 million has been allocated for maternal care. 750 million of that allocation is for 2015 and the other 750 million is for 2016. We believe that the above mentioned need to be included in the allocation made to the Ministry of Health. However, no allocation has been made under this ministry.
වැය ශීර්ෂ අපි විශ්වාස කරනවා සෞඛ්‍ය වැය ශීර්ෂය එන්න ඕන කියලා. නමුත් සෞඛ්‍ය ශාස්ත්‍ර වැය ශීර්ෂය මේ තුනම නැහැ. එහෙම යෝජනා 2014 වැය ශීර්ෂෙත් තිබුණා.
President Mahinda Rajapaksa paid final respects to the late A.M. Munidasa Premachandra, the former Deputy Minister and Chief Organizer for Bingure Electorate.
A number of dignitaries were also present to pay their last respects. The body was placed at the UPFA headquarters for the public to pay their last respects. The final rites will be observed in Bingeria tomorrow.
In a story that has stirred much controversy amongst borders, China states that the Chinese submarine arriving at the Sri Lanka harbour is not unusual. The Chinese Defence Ministry stated that ships and submarines make port to refuel and in order to allow the crews to rest. Navy media spokesperson Kosala Varnakula Surya stated that the vessel had docked at the Colombo harbour in order to refuel and to allow the crew to rest. However, Indian media reports that India is highly concerned about the arrival of a Chinese submarine in Colombo. In more local news, one person had died while another was injured in an accident in Henagama, Horana. The police said that the incident had occurred at around 7:30 this morning due to a collision between a motorcycle and a motor vehicle that was coming from Panadura to Ratnapura. The police suspect that the driver of the motor vehicle was asleep at the time of the incident. Well, 14 persons who were suspected to have assaulted a manager and a group of employees at a hotel in Vennapur have been arrested. Speaking to Newsfirst police media spokesperson SSP Aditarona said that the arrested suspects were a group of employees from a factory in Katunayaka.
An assault has been reported in respect of the hotel manager and one of the employees of the hotel in Vennapur area yesterday. About 170 employees of a factory in Katunayaka area had conducted a get-together at a hotel in Vennapur. At that time, this assault has occurred and the manager of the hotel has been admitted to Colombo National Hospital. According to the hospital sources, his condition is critical, and in addition to that, an employee of the hotel has been admitted to Maravilla Hospital. 14 employees of the factory who attended the get-together have been arrested by Vennapur police. They will be produced before the Maravilla magistrate today. In addition to that, the employees of the hotel who participated in the get-together also injured and they have been admitted to Maravilla Hospital.